Fridays and such. And so there's like Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's his name? I'm like, oh hi, I'm just the asshole who just walks here.
See, I've wanted to do not necessarily that kind of stuff, but like I want to do like Aikido or like some actual legit shit. And the only places to do them is like in New Haven or Hartford, which is like 45-minute drive. I don't feel like driving 45 minutes after I get out of work at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, like that's how it is for like a lot of people, like almost everyone at my club except for like me. Oh, there's like 2 or 3 people who, of course, live actually within the city. So
Yeah, there's nothing. Like the places that are around me are like MMA places.
well, yeah, my club is technically an MMA club, but well, actually no, my club's well, the gym I'm at is like an MMA club that I'm part at. But yeah, I wonder if there's an actual like HEMA club in Connecticut.
I have no idea.
Let's see. I mean, I know there's like quite a bit in the. Let's see. Yeah, there's closest one is in TU's in New Haven
Yep, kind of figured.
or Milford.
And Milford
Or
is
actually,
just as far away, if not
yeah,
further.
yeah. Let's see. There's also a place in Winstead.
That's also far away.
Yeah, yeah, and like the one in New Haven is just Longsword. It's like all of them are, like all of them are like are just like mostly Longsword, but yeah.
I mean, even like just that would be cool.
Yeah.
I need something to get me moving. I need something interesting because I have like my gym is like the YMCA and it's boring as shit. Like
Yeah.
it's just I'm not it's fine cuz when I go there's like nobody there, which is,
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
great about my club. Like no one use like there's like 3 or 4 people that actually use the weight room. I'm like, why? It's a perfectly good weight. Well, most people actually do it, just do like MMA and then do a CrossFit because there's also like a CrossFit program right next to us. But like no one uses the weight room except for me and like 4 other people. So
Well, and then I guess
yeah,
that's that's the other thing for me is like I only go by myself. So it's really hard for like me to get motivated if I'm just by myself. Like it's just if there isn't something that's like engaging or interesting about it, I just don't go. So like that's like I've been
right.
playing for the YMCA for like so I used to go to the YMCA a lot. My husband still goes occasionally, so we do like we legit like pay for it. I haven't been in like 9 months because it's like why? What's the point? Like I'm just
Yeah.
it's so much effort to go and then be bored while I'm
Right.
there. It's
I
just
mean,
it's
there's.
not
I mean, well, what's your programming like? Because some people like. For me, part of my motivation for like lifting heavy is because oh yeah, my mom fell and I want to, and she's a big woman who I might need to pick up. So that's kind of like my motivation for lifting. But even then, it's like still have good times like lifting like heavy weights. So
so
if you're
so
not having fun with programming, just you might try something else maybe.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like it's at the YMCA it's all self-directed because what we pay for is basically just access to like the weight room and the pool and like the saunas and stuff. And if we want to do anything else, it's extra. So, like we're already paying enough to them every month and then having to pay extra on top of that is just like it
Right.
seems really dumb. And then the other thing is
Yeah.
like I am more of like a weightlifting kind of person. I'm not like a cardio kind of person. I hate running, like any of that stuff just it annoys the crap out of me, but I actually genuinely enjoy like lifting weights and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I just but again, like I don't really have other than just like general fitness. Like, I don't have any motivation because it's like I'm squishy. I know it. I have a desk job. Like, I don't care. Like, so I have to find something that's like interesting that makes me want to go and do the
Oh
thing.
yeah, and like Hema has helped me with that as well. Even like that's why I initially like started lifting was for that, and then it's like, oh wait, I need to change my programming so I can make sure I can comfortably lift 250 pounds. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean definitely I recommend it, but once again with your schedule since it's crazy,
Yeah.
I mean it might be worth if you really want to do it, I'd say if you can somehow fit in your schedule, I'm having a blast with it. So
My schedule is actually okay-ish during the week. Tuesdays and Fridays are the only days right now that I absolutely like can't do things on. Because the orchestra has finally gotten into like a schedule where we're consistently on Tuesdays, so that actually is kind of nice. We're not bouncing around between days, so we're legit Tuesdays right now. And then Friday is violin stuff. So I now have like Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday that are like legit like free, quote unquote. So like I can fit something into those days, or I could fit something into like a weekend day now. So it's not impossible. I just gotta find something I like enough to make it happen. And what's nice is that I have a little bit of flexibility with work, so like if I need to leave like half an hour early, I can come into work half an hour early. Like they really don't.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. I wasn't able to do that at my last job, so now
I
can do that.
I know. Isn't being an actual dev great?
Oh, it's wonderful.
I know. Like you can abuse the shit out of that stuff. Like I do stuff that I know it's the hell of my boss, but it's like, hey, you are really shit at your job. I can, and I basically can, you basically need me to do this stuff because I'm like, because you were an idiot and just hired like 15 juniors to do a bunch of stupid stuff, and now you're in the hot seat. So come on, and so like, yeah, just fire me. I dare you. Especially after he got in a shouting match with the other of the previous senior dev and made him rage quit.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, he was abusive. Oh yeah, he was abusive. He's just like my boss is like has gone like is totally incompetent. But like, like on my project, he doesn't bother with it since it's just like legacy, and he just wants to play with the new shiny cloud-based tech. I was trying to break up everything into a whole bunch of like fresh new microservices and everything. But it's like, okay, yeah, but you did it with you just like masked a bunch of junior devs instead of having like a good architecture. Oh, sorry, a bunch of junior devs and 2 useless contractors, and you use AWS serverless technology just to be serverless. Without actually doing actual architecture, but now he hired like some people were competent, and like the funny thing is, and don't get me wrong, this guy's competent, but it's like he hired a guy as the lead who's 2 years at Docker, good dev, everything, but he's just like it has a good sense of stuff, but if you only work on one job, you just do the stuff that was good at your previous job instead of, doing the architecture. So it's like, he just makes so many fucking mistakes. But, but he stays out of my way. So he's basically just like in missing stair territory for me.
I am trying to pull...
And I abuse the hell out of it.
You see, I don't want to do that yet because I'm still new. Like I've only been here for a year and a half, so like I don't want to take too many liberties, but like I'm trying to pull us kicking and screaming into the modern era and just get like fucking unit tests written, because we have no unit tests, we have no automated regression testing. Like It takes us
Yeah.
so long to get stuff out
That.
the door.
Oh, I hear you. Like, we have unit tests and some feature tests, but the thing is, our QA's actually in a major process of moving to fully automated testing. So we only have like one manual QA with like 4 devs and a huge legacy project that spans like multiple domains. So we never do like a full. I think I've only seen one full regression on our software, and our deployment speed is like piss poor slow.
Yep.
Uh, but like with the new services and like the automation team actually being built, like our project will never have that shit. It's all for the new stuff. We're trying to break our stuff into like multiple services. But we have to work kind of behind my boss's back in order to do so. But like I'm working with like another team because our domain's the same, but we don't communicate because boss once again is incompetent.
Mm-hmm.
And actually got like, and they were working on something like that, but then they got moved to his old project because he couldn't get the freaking other project done. So it's like, what are you doing, man?
We have basically like one guy that does our regression testing, and he's not even QA. like he's product support, and he somehow got saddled with the task of QAing the mobile stuff. And so it's one guy, and
so basically you 2 years ago.
Yeah, kind of, except that he doesn't write the stuff and then test his own stuff.
Yeah, the funny thing is, we actually, because once again, our QA is mostly focused on focusing on like automating other tests, and we have like a shit load of like we're like the shit project that we're on the shit project that people hate. We actually rope in other departments to do our QA for us. Like we rope in finance, we rope in implementations, and like product support, because we don't have enough QA for their shit.
I feel bad for the guy that we have doing it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm also like really frustrated because we've had like one release in the past year, and it's just there's no reason for it to be this slow. And part of my frustration comes from like we don't have a legit backlog. We don't have autonomy to be like, this is a bug and it's recorded and I'm gonna fix it and it's gonna go in the next release. Like, the way that this place works is really weird when it comes to like what you're allowed to fix and what you're not allowed to fix. And like we have to have a directive from a different department in order to actually fix things. So we had so much dead time this year. Like we pushed out one release that had like 4 bug fixes and 2 major features that were rolled into it.
Oh, so that's why they haven't like spent much effort giving your dev. It took you like what 3-6 months to get your dev instance.
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's why they weren't like upset with that, because they're used to like not releasing.
Right. Well, and then the other thing is too is like I haven't like actually written anything yet. I'm still doing more like automation and build services for these guys than like anything else, rather than working directly on feature code or fixing things that isn't like a 2-line bug fix.
I mean, to be fair, that's what like most. Well, I say that we've actually had like massive like features which I was kind of took point on, but other than that, it's been mostly like small bug fixes here and there, and stuff that's been like broken for like a year, but like my team just didn't fix it. Like, here's another frustration with me is like my lead dev. He's a nice guy. He's a person who'd be a good manager. He's somewhat knowledgeable about like okay practices slash somewhat best practices, but kind of like old Ruby practices, not like actual super modern stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But his technical like ability and his instinct is just like not there. Like he's a person who rather like finds help and delegates and like maintains communication rather than actually just say, "Yeah, you shut up. I'm going to fix stuff." He's like, and I'm like the total opposite. All right, like he approaches stuff as like a community, and had this discussion. Is he approaches stuff like as like a customer representative for the internal company. I treat stuff like a triage nurse.
Mm-hmm.
So like he'll spend like days trying to like maintain communication, be on the safe side to not piss people off, make sure that all ducks in a row. Now just go in, fix it, see if it's fixed, and try and focus mostly on saying you shut up, no. But once I'm on a story, then I try and get it done ASAP. He's like, well, let's make sure and get everything fixed and up. It's like, dude, this is all internal. Get it done ASAP, and they'll be happy. People will get pissed at you no matter what you say or no matter what you do until you fix the damn problem. But that's more like, just like different personalities. So
Yeah, it's like I said, the politics at this place is really weird. We have no autonomy on what we get to fix. So that also means that like we get sidelined into like other projects that
yeah.
And it's so the other reason why it's frustrating is because they've been working. We have a bunch of like internal systems, like internal ticketing systems, approval systems, stuff for different committees and all that stuff. And they wanted mobile apps built to access these internal systems so that while like people are in meetings or whatever. Well, because a lot of the times people who do the approvals for stuff are in meetings all day long. So what they wanted is they wanted these systems to be accessed through a mobile app so that, when something comes up, they can just look at it on their phone and go, yep, approved, and approve it, and then whoever needs to work on it can work on it.
Yeah, it's just most stuff, usually that's handled through like, I'm just used to being a place where that's all handled through like Slack or an email.
So here's the thing. We can't use Slack. We can't use anything that's cloud hosted. Everything that we use has to be able to be self-hosted by us. Just because it's all financial, because we have a lot of agreements, we have a lot of security stuff, like we have to be able to lock it down.
That's weird because we have like kind of same stuff. That's only like, but then again, we're also the people who handle financial stuff is like totally siloed.
Yeah, so I mean we are banking software. So everything that the banks run on, like when you go into a bank and you go to talk to a teller, the software that they use is our stuff. When you have like if you have now Bank of America isn't one of our clients, but like if you have a bank account at Bank of America and you go online to the web portal, like all the databases, all the back end, all the mortgage stuff, all the loans processing, like all that stuff is what my company does.
Yeah, like my company is full of like people from like First Data. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them.
I'm not.
They do a lot of payment processing on the back end for a lot of like basically it's what like companies like Braintree actually use to create like a nicer front end for their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're all like training that, and then but yeah, they're from my understanding they still like use that cloud software, but it's like okay, everyone who actually touches financial data, and holy shit, I actually got a level 1 minors in this conversation. Weird.
Nice.
Yeah, they buffed up. I forgot they buffed Gathering XP. Anyway, yeah, we're having like all those conversations, and they're trying to actually like access the banks directly for payments, since we do payment transactions for like transaction fees for parking. But after you pay the credit fee, which is like already takes like 60% of it, that's pricey. So they were like actually looking through that stuff and like trying to figure out, well, hey, what do you need to have contracts for the bank? We got this at First Data. We know how to do this. they looked at the contract requirements that banks had signed, and they were like, "Oh wait, no, we can't do that."
Yep.
And it's like, but it's like, guys, you were hired because you were specific. Like half our IT teams, like from this company, is like, yeah, you were all hired to basically do this. You should have known if it was like feasible or not. And spoiler alert, you could easily figure out if it's not feasible because how many companies use PayPal and Braintree and whatever, or the same thing we use? All of them, because that stuff is a pain in the ass.
Yep. I mean, and that's unfortunately, there's like no way around it at this point because banks and financial institutions are so terrified of, whether rightfully or wrongfully, like they are just terrified of technology in general, and they want to stick with the tried and true. And so, like, we want to build good stuff, but like even us, like the stuff that we write, like there's a lot of things that we can't do. Like there are some aspects, like I look at some of the stuff in our mobile apps and I'm like, this is just terrible and I want to change it, but I can't change it because we have agreements in place that say you have to do it this way. And so it kind of hinders us even just like as a company in our internal processes, because all of our internal tools aren't technology industry or standard, right? Because a lot of dev shops, Slack is a standard, Zendesk is a standard, ServiceNow is a standard. You have all these different, Jira is a standard. Like you have all these different tools at your disposal, and they're industry standard because they're tried and they're true and they work, and that's it. But we can't use them because they're cloud-based, or we can't lock them down enough. Like one of the problems that they had with Slack is that even Slack is kind of like this perfect example, because Slack, you can get so there's no built-in functionality as far as like logging and stuff goes. Like you have to use third-party add-ons, like Watchtower, and you can't lock it down in certain ways. Like you can't prevent people from uploading images. For us, that's a huge thing. We are super concerned about people uploading customer data, and not even like necessarily intentionally, but like say you take a screenshot of something and it has part of an account number and you just don't notice, and you think, oh well, or you think it's like half of an account number, that's not a big deal, and then you drop that screenshot into a chat and now it's in a cloud server somewhere.
Yeah, ours.
That's a big problem for us. Like we can't. We are so hypersensitive about our customer non-public information.
Even through like, I'm not sure if it's like additional PCI compliant, but holy shit! Like even for like our piece, like we're pretty big. Like for some departments, like the people who actually handle with customers. Oh god, it's so well. To be fair, this is a horrible example because we're certified. Like our certification company sucks.
We're certified, but they suck.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, it's like because it's like, okay, I technically have no access to our PCI compliant databases, which is a pain in the ass for me. Because one, I'm expected to fix stuff on that server.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on call for that server. I can't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can do is I have access to a Jenkins box which can run stuff on that server. So if I really needed to, I could see panel stuff in it.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I've talked with our SRE team about that. If I really need to access, they want to lock us out of Jenkins, and switch us to Circle CI because part of the reason because they can lock that down easier. But I kind of stopped them from doing that because they're like, oh yeah, we're going to go cheap on this and not and like not pay for extra time.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them, yeah. First of all, you do realize we're one of the few products that actually runs unit tests. And you do realize our test suite run takes 40 minutes to run. And they were like, what? Wait, why does your build take 40 minutes to run? It's like, because we need it. Now, to be fair, I never got to bother to make our Jenkins server run our unit tests. I was just kind of being a little dickhead about that. Oh, not really, because mostly because originally I was told we are going to switch to that. So I was like, okay, why bother getting Jenkins for unit test when I have to, write the configs in Circle CI? And they were like, then I tried that. They're like, okay, go back to Jenkins, and I never had time to say, hey, Jenkins, run the unit test, and have the lead figure out the process for it. Because as I said before, when my lead is cautious, he's just doesn't like. He doesn't take initiative on technical stuff, mostly on communication stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I get stuck with the technical stuff. So yeah, we do that, and then so I could do that. Also, I have to annoy my. Oh yeah, the person who does have access to it is also my boss because he's director level, and he can actually run a shell through it, and in theory access PCI compliant data. Well, even though it's the only thing he can access to is customer tokens, we can access personal information and but he can't actually access the tokens. I think we might be able to access last 4 digits. But that's about it as far as PCI data is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I still have access to an admin panel that can see some of that customer data. But once again, it's mostly just names of contact information of people who ordered parking reservations, and maybe big maybe last 4 digits of the credit card number.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as our actual customer service reps, they're locked down. They actually run through, but they actually heavily rely on cloud service. Like for example, they have to work completely through an Amazon workspace to do their work, which gets wiped every day. So their entire computers do that. They work in a closed office. They have security cameras everywhere so that they can make sure that no one is stealing credit card information and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about it, it's kind of silly, that for all that protection for technology companies on that standard. But when you go to a restaurant, you're like, okay, hey waiter, here's my card.
Yep.
At least in America, of course, all the other countries I've been to will actually give you a thing to check out.
Yeah, they bring the little reader thing to you.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. We were in Canada together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that in Taipei and Australia as well. So. Oh shit! I'm level 70 minor.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was 68 when I just started. And that was after 2 or 3 stacks of gathering stuff. So. Is that your house? Wait, whose house did you just go into?
Some randos. It's an open house. I've just been checking out people's houses.
Yeah. You should actually probably play this game if no one else is going to go.
I don't think anybody else is coming. I think it's just us.
Fuck it, want to do something?
Sure.
All right.
What do you need?
Let's see. I did my expert today. See, we could do a leveling roulette. We could do. What is it? Oh, hey, my stuff's so sweet. We could do that near thing.
Yeah, let's. I'll do whatever you want to do. I got nowhere to be.
All right. Fuck it, we'll be Healy Bros in near.
I
I
like
haven't, I
it.
haven't, I haven't had the opportunity to actually heal in there.
Let's do it.
All right. High-end duty, copy factory. Oh, wait, I think I already have my gear for that. Who cares? I'll do it again. Fuck it. I'm in the mood to do some healing.
Yeah, we have like another example of how locked down some things are is we have a build team who I mean it's exactly what it sounds like, they're the build team. And so um they have this machine that is basically completely locked down. It can't get out to the outside world. It can't get off our network. Like it's just that's it. Like it's got a whitelist of like 3 places it can go where it can, get the shit that we need to build our Android builds, and that's it. So
Oh yeah, we have.
we've
Sorry, I'll let you continue.
I've been working on a build tool to get our Android builds kind of up to par to where our iOS builds are, because iOS, I built a tool where we can basically kick off 150 builds and PBG can ignore it until it's done. So I've been doing the same thing for the Android builds, but they have this machine so locked down that they also have like internal network certificates and stuff, and I don't fully understand network security. All right, that's not my forte. That's not like something I know a lot about. All I know is that on my machine I can do the things that I need to do, but trying to get this thing to work on the build machine, what is today? Today's the 15th. I've been working on this for 34 days to try and get it up and running on the build machine. And I don't have direct access to the build machine, so I have to tell build group, do these things on the build machine to get all the stuff installed and pull down the code from this repository and then run these things and see where it happens to error out. And then based on those errors, we have to do things in order to like punch a hole through the firewall or something. So we have now gotten to a point where my area of knowledge is gone. Like I don't understand. There's something about a certificate chain and our internal certs, and I had a similar problem on my machine. I dropped the certs in a folder, and then my machine no longer complained, but I do the same thing on their machine, and it's continuing to complain. So I've been trying to get our security group involved, and I've been trying to get our Windows administration group involved, and I've been trying to get all the right people involved, and like nobody wants to help. Nobody wants to do their job and make the thing work. And I need somebody who knows more than I do about these things to be able to provide information. And it's dragged on for so much longer than it needs to.
Oh God, like I feel bad for you because here's what I do. All right, so once again, we actually moved stuff to Docker, which, by the way, if you're not familiar with, it might help you in your case. If your issue is like just installing shit onto a box. But anyway, so we moved to like a Docker and Kubernetes setup, which got moved to our SRE team, who locked it down because they were like, yeah, we need to move this to an actual PCI compliant environment. How the hell did you pass? They were like, how did you guys pass the PCI environment? And I was like, well, our certification company sucks. It was like, huh? And then they tried passing it. And it's like, hey, you guys have like the most hardened systems. They're like, wow, our certification company does suck. Anyway, so they actually locked us down behind a IP-based firewall called Aviatrix, where everything has to be whitelisted. Now, part of our service is because, we do parking reservations. So when someone makes a parking with us, we have to integrate with a partner to say, and hit their APIs. And the thing is that sometimes it's for like each kind of think of it as sometimes like each lot for some of our integration partners.
Mm-hmm.
And it used to be our implementations team had to just go in our system, put in their like URL or IP address, and be good. Well, now they're behind a firewall, so it sometimes breaks, and they technically, well, I think for best few months they weren't allowed to talk to SRE directly. We did, and once it goes to like certain amount of change of priorities, those priorities get lower and lower, and our SRE team just gets pissed at us, and we're like, "Hey, it's integrations. You figure that shit out." And they try to get us on a system to like figure it out to like make it easier for them, and we're like, no. Oh, another thing we do is something called microsites, where we're basically a CMS that creates like sites based on subdomains that have to be configured through Route 53 on Amazon. SRE is getting annoyed that they have to configure that, and implementations is like, why the hell is this taking 4 weeks to set everything up? It used to be like 2 days. It's like, not our problem anymore, because we don't have access to a PCI compliant environment. So it's like, yeah, and like half my problems like shit like that. Like half our fires is like shit like that, where I have my hands tied behind my back. I need things fixed now, but I can't do anything. So things that take like 3 days take like 2 or 3 weeks. Not as bad as your situation, but still.
Well,
the funny thing is, while I'm annoyed at our deployment stuff because it's a lot of short stuff, we still, I think, are one of the companies that are one of the teams that deploys most, since we deploy like 2 or 3 times a week. So
yeah, we would never. We can't. Like, that's just.
yeah, but to be fair, everything's broken, and essentially our app's essentially a deer leak that does stuff that is expected to handle scale it was not originally written for. So,
well, so here's another problem that we have. One of the reasons I had a deadline of November 1st to get this tool up and running, because Google has a new API endpoint for when you're uploading builds, and they're basically restricting access to the old API. You're not allowed to use it anymore. We have a tool that is an in-house tool that they built however many years ago to upload all of these builds to the Google Play Store, except it runs on the old API. So right now, we currently do not have a build tool that we can use to upload waves or multiple app builds at a time, which means if we need to do a release in the near future and this thing doesn't get fixed, we're going to have to not only have PBG build each app individually, but also upload individually and set all the metadata individually.
See, how stuff gets done, is to get enough people bitching about it.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like and that's the thing that's frustrating, is that not only have I had PBG complain to the right people, I've complained to my boss. My boss has complained to the right people. Like, she had to go to like a division head and be like, "Look, this is a problem. You need to like give us somebody who can work on this issue with us." And that was like the beginning of the week, and it was only like today that finally somebody started interacting with us, and I'm just like, this is so
Yep, that sounds like my company. And they also usually need a division head for stuff.
it's so disappointing. I got him.
All right. Ow, 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 ow. forgot about that.
Yep, me too. Oops. Thank you.
You didn't hear that?
I totally heard it. It's okay. Bless you. You know, it probably wouldn't even mattered if I had remembered because I can't see which way he's facing anyways. Do I have to worry about... I do have to worry about the lasers. That's a dumb question.
Blood from the blood lily, yes!
Oh my god, no.
Yes. Oh fuck.
To be fair, I don't know how to white mage past level 50, so...
Yeah, it's actually, they made it actually pretty nice now. Since, like, most of your heals don't require mana.
What? How does that work?
You get two. You get Tetragrammaton, you have a size, and you get something called Lilies, which gives you essentially a free cure too.
Huh.
And so every time, and then you also have like thin air, which just gives you like 30 seconds of like free mana plus your other stuff. So you always have mana, basically. And then you can also use the Lily for like an AoE heal, for like essentially a Medica 2.
Oh.
And you get one of those like every few seconds or so.
Yeah, see, the last time I really played White Mage is before Astrologian came out, so...
Yeah.
Hey, thin air is 12 seconds, not 30. That'd be broken.
Oh yeah.
Hi, friend.
Hello.
You sound different. Are you on like a phone or something?
Yeah, I'm outside work. I'm hella early. Starting in an hour, dude. I'm gonna play cell phone game.
Then why are you at work now?
I don't know traffic.
Ah, okay.
I'm of the idea of there's many ways to be early, but there's one way to be late.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, I'm dead.
Ah, damn it.
I got AoE'd by garbage people and then lasered.
What do you guys?
How did you do in your dungeon? Because I was in the mood to heal.
I hate that fight as a melee. I want to try it as a ranged DPS, but I'm trying to get everything on my ninja, so.
Okay, this is a bad spot to be. Oh, ho, that's a bad spot to be. Oh, I don't want to be here either. I'm gonna get...
No!
Yep, I got yeeted. I'm bad at this.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ha!
Don't kill yourself making it happen.
Oh, I took a hit, but worth. Alright, I'm going to get the ninja up.
Alright, I'll get entropy.
Alright, I get the monk. Nope, never mind.
Oh shit, I didn't see which one was first.
Fuck.
Okay. Haha.
Yeah, I didn't see which one was first either.
I got 40 seconds.
Now you could just, slow rest.
I got lucky. I didn't see where that was gonna be.
Alright. God damn it. My thing got stuck.
7 seconds.
Okay, I can rest. I got rest. Oh, fuck.
Alright, we survived.
I mean, we did die a few times, so I don't think that counts.
Sure it does. We were alive at the end of the fight. We're good.
Man, resing people is harder when you don't have like infinite quick reses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, yep, got a turn. Maybe.
Blood for the blood lily.
You get so excited.
It is a 900 potency attack that is an AoE.
Okay. Alright. I can... I can respect that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's our favorite boss. Just occurred. I just realized that each alliance has a different mechanic.
Yep.
I was wondering why. Like, hey, why? What the hell's this treadmill thing? Where the? Where are these like base things?
I don't think I've been on this one yet. Ooh.
Yes. Oh God! Fire! Fire behind us!
Yep. All right, there's a giant claw.
The claw. Yes.
Okay. That's not so bad.
Watch out for the flamethrowers.
Oh shit! Other side! Other side! Oh my god! I went the wrong way. Ah. Okay. Better.
Hans, ja, du warst ein Flammenwaffe, ja. Oh God, Blind Speed's basically dead. I got him.
He died again.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Not enough MP. Oh, feels good, man.
I have like 10,000 MP.
Phew!
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh my god, all of A is dead.
Yep. I can take one.
Nope, I'm gonna eat that.
Get one more.
Oh! Oh!
We get one more, then they should be back. And it should pull them back and they can res A. Alright, cool. They got
Good,
they're
they
able
had
to,
they had
everyone is-
LB.
Yep. Alright, let's get our team up.
Oh my god, come on. Make it. Oh. Can breathe now. Oh,
Ouchies.
come on, buddy. Why did you run towards people? That's a dick move.
No, how did I get hit?
Cool. Cool.
I dodged that shit.
No, what it was is the other people that they dropped their AoE garbage on us.
Cool, guy res. And oh shit, Admiral Lilies.
I'm gonna wait till this garbage is over. Okay. Oh. Nope. Didn't make
Nope.
it.
I got him.
Okay. I got him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you?
I always forget for that one I have to move out.
Yep. Now I think all of them you have to move out. Ah, shit. Left for the Lily. Which one are we? A is this one, I think.
I don't know which one we're supposed to get first.
I don't know, but our tank was hurting. Oh yeah, it's supposed to go back. Ah, someone wanted to try something for science. Alright, watch the blades.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, didn't watch the blades.
How?
Damn it!
How?
Someone brought in a missile to you, to your face. Yeah, so your health dropped. I was like, ah, shit. Oh god, I was in the back. Ooh. Alright, I got the ninja.
Oh, I completely. My brain went someplace else.
Yeah, mine just that all the time. ADD is a hell of a drug.
Oh, not cool, man. Oh, thankfully.
Oh, by the way, oh wait, never mind. I was supposed to say I already have the boots, but
Yeah, but I already got my drop for this week too, so.
yeah. Which I just realized I don't think I got my drop. It was like thirds, so I think I got like two of the other drops.
Bless you.
Yeah, I still haven't. Still got the coughs from my flu.
Oh, I thought you were sneezing. My bad.
That's alright. Blizzards. Ooh.
Totally missed it.
Wait, did you just actually stand in it?
I went the wrong way. I started to go the right way, and then I went the wrong way, and then I second guessed myself. So, yeah.
I got the bard. No, never mind. Ain't listen to this part.
No! I'm gonna get hit by that. I hate this.
I'm gonna get them both up.
I got
Never.
the other one.
Alright.
Oh!
Blood for the blood lily. Oh, crit! 67,000 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's why I get all blood for the blood lily. Oh, fuck. Here, I think we should be. God damn it. Alright, get the bard.
Okay.
How many times have I read this bard? God damn.
I don't know.
Ah, shit. Not this. Hey, it's our favorite mechanic.
Great. Crap.
Oh, I dodged that shit.
Ten seconds on,
Gotcha. That is a new grunt. That is a new grunt.
Alright, let's not get destroyed by this time. Corner. Alright, I'm good. Oh, I'm not good. I ate that to the face. Ooh, don't stand in that.
Oh shit. Alright, I guess bard again.
Cool. Oh, well that's why. The bard was brand new.
Ah. Oh yeah, gonna get a cap. And then I'm gonna glamour it, because Dwarf Glamour's dope.
Well, I'm not getting any of these because my rolls are terrible. I might get a card, but it's...
Hey, change the glamour.
No, I didn't change my glamour. I haven't glamored over this.
Oh, you just got your drop?
Yeah, it's the coat. I got the coat on Wednesday and I forgot that I had it and I never equipped it, so I equipped it.
Come on, people, learn your shit. Don't be assholes.
Oh, congratulations on your cap.
Thank you. Hey, I got 3 player comms. Neat.
I got nothing.
Alright, glamour. Alright, let's see. Fuck it, super roulette. Trials?
Sure.
After that, I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Okay. Oh, crap. I
What?
was gonna say, I should probably repair my gear. Oops.
Yeah, it's a trial. Yeah, I think we're
we're
safe.
okay.
People still do this shit, huh? Alright, let's help someone get to the level without being outdated in 5 levels.
Yup.
Ah, shit.
Gee, that was so hard.
Ah, the hardest.
I got a commendation out of that.
Hey, me too.
Nice.
Yeah. Healer bros. Woo.
Woo!
Alright. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Well, thank you for
Alright.
playing. It was nice to talk to you. Like, legit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's good talking to you as well. Alright. I go tired because because holding. So, fun fact that I've learned: rapiers are heavy.
Yes.
Like it's your arm gets more sore than like handling a long sword because long swords are actually like barely heavier, and you use 2 hands on those. So, all right, talk to you later.
All right. Good night.
Night.